What the fuck is this piece of shit?
Holy shit, we are fucking live, and I'm by myself so far. Hopefully, Devin's gonna join later. Anybody from WBG, hopefully, will join later. What's going on, everybody? This is the first ever Kraken's Den podcast, a pony-free zone, by the way. I will never allow ponies in the show, and if you're a flip-flopper, you might have to reconsider coming in. Woo! Anyway, hope y'all like the intro. Um, Give my dog the mic. Well, he's been barking for a while, so I don't know. I might give him a mic. So, what's going on, everybody? Everybody in the chat. Let me see who's in the chat. Jim Bryan, Jim Bryan's 3-inch PP is in the chat. ATL, Ocular Fan, Real Nonstop, Onyx, Sean 786, my brother, One Trick Pony, Ozzy, Far Q. Who else is in the chat? Let me see. Ray, he's driving home. Ozzy. I saw TK9 around. Who else is in here? Sean, Oculus. I think that's it. Island Gaming. Who else is in here? Superman. Oh, we got Superman in the chat. God dang. Soldier of State of Gaming. What's up, Post Up? Thank you for being here. Thank you for showing up for my first, might be dog shit show, but whatever. We're going to grind this up. Cucumbers in the chat. Lathan Manning. One Trick Pony. Muscle Man Dan, what's up? One Trick Pony. Real Nonstop. Duke Togo 13. Long Live Black Mambas in the chat. Beam 626 is in the chat. So it's 20 people in here. Holy shit. I'm hit the like button. Yeah, that's right, Sean. Hit the like button. I don't know how to take this. It's like I'm surprised and also honored that 20 people is in here watching my show. All right, so let's put some ground rules first. What is the show about? Yes, the name is Kraken's Den Podcast. It's about my nickname, but at the same time, it's an Xbox-centric podcast. We will talk that shit. We will keep it real. We will snipe ponies, and we will snipe fucking flip-floppers. Let's see who else is in the chat. Christopher, snipe, please. Snipe that motherfucker. I need a sniper. There you go. This piece of shit already. Hey, Christopher Hart, I have a question for you. For real. Like,
huh? What, you want some dick?
You're weird, bro. You're fucking weird. You're always here, bro. You're always fucking here. You're stalking people. God damn. Anyway. No, there's no respect in this shit. There's no respect. Look, I'm watching on three different screens, and Christopher Hart, man, Jesus Christ. But anyway, everybody, again, no ponies allowed, free pony zone, Xbox Central Podcast, and flip floppers. You might consider coming in. And anything else? Let's start with the first topic. South Africa approved the deal. That's right. South Africa approved. Phil Spencer has conquered South Africa. What does this mean? It means that we're finally going to close the deal very soon. Who else is left, right? Who the hell is left? It's the CMA, EU, and FTC. I'm not even worried about the FTC. The FTC could go fuck themselves. We're gonna be fine. CMA basically said we're good to go, and the EU is done. So basically, I think in less than a month, this whole topic, all this bullshit is gonna be done. It's over, guys. We're gonna get Call of Duty on Game Pass. We're gonna get Diablo, hopefully on Game Pass. We're gonna get all the ABK deal. What makes me excited about this is that we're gonna stop talking about this topic. And now that I'm starting my own podcast, people are knocking at my door. I'm gonna mute myself for a second. Anyway, somebody was knocking on my door. So, um, sorry for that. Give me a second. All right. So, South Africa is done. I am extremely happy that we're about to finish this whole ordeal. No more talking about this in the podcast on any of those. And when I'm, and it's just, I'm tired of the whole CMA and FTC talk. I want to talk about the games. I want to talk about what's going to come in to Game Pass, what's going to come into Xbox, what the libraries that are coming in, the first draft of games that are coming to Game Pass. That's what I want to talk about. That's my excitement behind this deal going through. Not the deal itself, but just the whole bunch of games that are coming into the Xbox ecosystem. That's what I'm like. My dog. Uh, funny why you guys constantly feel like you need to be great on the first fight. Anyway, again, I don't know how this show is gonna be. I was hoping to have somebody here because having a back and forth is easy. Carrying a show by itself is kind of hard, but I want to try to do my best. Anyway, yeah, South Africa is great. I'm happy, and let's just move on from that. Next topic. Next topic. Let's talk about now. Okay, this is one is easy. Joseph State going to Netflix. Honestly, I'm happy for the guy. I'm happy for the guy because if we think about what he's been through with 343 and all those months or maybe years he's been there trying to fix Halo Infinite, that guy has been taking the heat on a whole bunch of shit. Every time there was like a delay or something wrong, he was the guy on camera talking and explaining to the fans, even replying to a lot of us on Twitter what was going on in Halo Infinite. And to see him leave Xbox was a little bit like, God damn, another, you know the narrative that another developer is leaving Xbox, but at the same time, it's like, I, what does he have to prove? What could he ask for that guy? That guy gave us Halo 1, 2, 3, Reach, and Infinite. I don't know if he did 4 or 5, but that guy has done a lot. And to see him go somewhere else, like Netflix, and to thrive on Netflix, and I think it's gonna I think he's there because it's a less stressful environment for him, and that makes me happy. I have nothing to ask for him. Thank God he didn't go to Bungie though. Thank God he didn't go to Bungie. I'm really happy for that. But at the same time, it's like let the guy be. This is not doom and gloom for another big developer from Xbox leaves. Nah, man, this is just life. The guy did what he had to do with Xbox. The guy did and gave us one of the most fantastic stories in video games, in my opinion. Him leaving Xbox doesn't bother me. I'm actually glad for him. So all this narrative of people leaving Xbox is just life. It's just people just leaving though. Yeah, he gave us ODST too. Neth, I think you can join. Hold on, somebody's joining me. So yeah, man. This whole thing with Joseph. No, it's interesting that he announced he was doing a AAA game in Netflix. I wonder. He said it's a new IP, right? What kind of game could they be doing though? Like, what kind of game could be a new IP that Netflix has? apart from Stranger Things. I don't know if they're gonna do a triple A for Stranger Things. Is that even a thing? Like, Stranger Things is a new IP on a video game, even though there's some small video games. Because Stranger Things could be the new game that Joseph Staten be doing. That's an interesting question. I wonder though. What do you guys think? Anybody in the chat? I need a back and forth. Come on, tell me. What do you guys think? What do you think he's doing on Stranger Things? Right, Shagley Rod. Thank you for being here. Much love for Staten. Yeah, I have much love for the guy, man. I have nothing to complain about him. He's done everything. Um, was Stranger. I think he's doing Stranger Things, to be honest. They make a AAA phone game. AAA phone game. Is that even a thing? Is there even a thing called a AAA phone game? Or Orange is the New Black? Orange is the New Black AAA. How would that even be? How would that video game even be? A lot of people got to hit the like button. Look, I'm not obligating anybody to hit the like button, like for real. I'm doing this for fun. I'm trying to find my own way, and I respect Dirt in this part. Carrying a show by itself. I only been doing the thing for what 11 minutes. And I'm like, holy shit! How does Dirt do this for an hour? That's crazy. That's why it's always good to have a good co-host. Like for real, it's always good to have a co-host because you can bounce back and forth with your ideas. Right now, I'm leaning on a little bit on the chat. Lucifer antihero. Lucifer, no, but Lucifer's a DC character though. Lucifer's not like a Netflix own IP though. That's the thing. I don't know if that's the thing. I think he's doing Stranger Things. That's what I think. And if he is, awesome, I guess. Dirt is a stand-up comedian. Dirt it is. Dirt is funny. Dirt is Sean are actually funny guys. Dirt and Sean are actually funny guys. Daredevil. Oof. Netflix has the rights to Daredevil, not anymore. I don't think so. I don't think he has to. I think Disney took them back. Took them back. All right, so yeah, I think he's doing Stranger Things. I mean, what else bigger IP that you will invest a whole bunch of money for them? So Wednesday, a Wednesday video game. Uh, how would that be? Like, what kind of video game would be a Wednesday video game? Like Harry Potter? Does you think? Third person magic video game? Squid Games? Squid Games. That would be like a sick Mario Party. I saw the list. Don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about it. I saw the list. I saw the list. Oh, no. The thing is, lately, a whole bunch of people have sent him sex education. Oh my god. A whole bunch of people have been sending me DMs, and a whole lot of it, it's just spam. And I have to be careful by opening any of those links. Because one of them tried to hack me, so I had to uninstall all the shit. Anyway. Sex education. Mm. All right. So let me see. One second. So watching the chat and my screen is a little bit uncomfortable. All right. So what else can I say about Joe? Joe, look, I'm happy. I'm happy for the guy. There's nothing else to say about it. There's nothing happening about Xbox. I'm glad that 343 is actually moving on. Yes, Joe Staten is a goat. The guy wrote one of the best story, if not the best stories of Halo. But at the same time, that doesn't mean somebody else can't come in and write a great story. It seems like, what's the guy's name? The new head of 343? A neutral gamer. Somebody snipe him, please. Why? Somebody snipe that motherfucker. For the love of God. Thank you. Pierre Hines. That's right. It looks like he's cleaning house. It looks like he's controlling everything, trying to clean everything as much as he can. And it looks like, how could I say this? It looks like he's cutting off the fat. And I kind of like that, though. I like that he's quiet. 343 is quiet. What they're doing is working. They're working, and that's what we want from them. And that, as long as that makes Halo great, I'm good with that. But let Halo be. We got Starfield, we got Redfall, we got a whole bunch of games. Halo could take a rest. So, what else we got here? Oh my god. What else going on? I'll keep it real, guys. Season 4 June. Yeah, season 4 is in June. Starfield's gonna be GOAT. Real question. A lot of people have been talking about the 30 frames per second in Redfall. Honestly, at the beginning, it does disappoint me and all that. Oh shit! Hold on. Yeah, I got backup. I got backup coming in. Everybody, it is.
Hey, Joey, what is this shit?
That's your intro, piece of shit.
What's up, man?
What's going on?
Hey, man, I saw you out here by yourself. What's going on, man?
I'm struggling, motherfucker. Goddamn, how can you do this for an hour?
You got to get used to it, man. What's up, everybody? Shout out to my homie, Joey Kraken. Joey Kraken.
What's going on, man? What's going on? How's your day, man? What have you been doing?
Hey, Ray, don't start your shit saying your screen has went dark.
It did. That was on purpose.
What is up, y'all? Shout out to the 25 people up in here. Joey's first podcast. Kraken. Oh,
That's
shit.
Right.
Look at
At
you,
first.
Joey.
It could be the last. Who knows?
No, it's not. Hey, man, listen, be positive, bro.
No. I'm
wrong
joking.
with
I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm figuring this shit out. Honestly, looking at the chat, talking on the mic, looking at everything, it's not that easy. I thought it was gonna be easy. And I work with 3 fucking screens at work, and this shit's not easy though.
It's not easy because, when I do my Dark Man podcast, I got to get the member chat because the member chat doesn't pop up on here. But I mean, like, you don't have to worry about that yet.
Not yet though, yeah.
Not yet. It's not easy. You got to get to your topics in line, shit like that.
Yeah.
Yo, what we talking about? 3, 4, 3. Yo, how about these flipping Xbox guys out here? But
No, okay. You know what? Let's go to that one. Let's go to straight up. Let's go straight up to this one. Hold on. Let me share my screen for a second. Let me just get this right away. And I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna say names. Listen, before I show my screen. This guy was supposed to be a hardcore Xbox guy. Unmovable. The guy was unbearable to talk with. I hated him. When Dirt invited him to the show, I invented some dumb excuse not to be there. Asked Dirt. I said, nah, I'm going there. I don't even know what I said. I'm like, I'm not going to be there. Fuck it, whatever. And he went to the show. I wasn't there. I don't like him. And I told him, Dirt, I don't like that guy. And what happened? 30 frames per second. Dropped his fucking knees. That's it. He's out. Now he's changing his whole dynamic on his show. He's coming back. And now he's changing his fucking dynamic. Who am I talking to? Who are we talking about? Let's show this piece of shit. I don't give a fuck. Where's my screen? How do I share my screen? Hold on. How do I share? Oh, here we go. Here, share my screen. That's right. Yeah. Y'all see my screen?
Yep.
Who's this piece of shit?
Hey,
you didn't even change his name.
Hey, man, get rid of the
the
DM. There you go.
He even changed his name. He's no longer Xbox University. Not anymore. Now he's Sensei. This piece of shit was supposed to be a hardcore bot.
Hey, hold on. Look at that first comment.
What he said?
Who's that guy said you need to go back on WBG?
Where do you see that?
You don't see the comment, the first comment?
No, I have a whole bunch of people muted. It's muted. You need to go back to WWP as a guest.
Oh, WWP. Oh, I kind of my bad. I thought it said WBs. I was like,
No.
Okay, my bad. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, so anyway, Dirt, what do you think about this? Is these fake Xbox guys really shook about 30 frames per second? That's all it took.
Okay, I'm going to say this because I'm not going to attack him personally because he never disrespected me. He never came after me in any way. Listen, I told you guys from the beginning when these guys are cool with a bunch of ponies, you have to watch them. They're Xbox guys, but they're constantly interacting with ponies. You have to watch them. This guy, he's within his right to do that. This what he wants to do. He's not Xbox Uni no more. He's Uni Sensei. That's cool, bro. Cool. Do what you do. But this goes to what I've said, man. This shit is crazy. Xbox is literally in the best position first party has ever been in the entire life of the Xbox brand. Is everything perfect right now? Of course not. There's still a lot of growing pains that we're dealing with. There's still a lot of growing pains we're dealing with. The 30 FPS thing that was fucked up. PlayStation still winning in like comparison videos. That's fucked up, bro. It's not perfect at all. But I just don't get flipping at this point. When guys flip at this point, it is what it is, man. It is what it is, guys. They are within their right. They have their own mind. They can do what they want to do. But just know, when you flip, there's people that used to rock out with you. They might not rock out with you no more. You can't get mad, go on Twitter saying, I lost subs or shit like that. It is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It is what it is. So that's all I'm going to say, bro.
I mean, it's not only him, though. Apparently, we're seeing a whole bunch of people on DMs, not DMs, on Twitter Spaces. We're watching them on Twitter, like creating even new podcasts. Like, it's no longer this centric. It's no longer this. Now, remember what people have been telling you, Dirt. You cannot survive being an echo chamber. You cannot survive being only an Xbox podcast. And look at you, man. You have proved every single one of those people wrong. And I'm proud of you.
Listen, man. What happened? I had Joey, like, I'm not about to repeat the fucking story, right? About my podcast, about what happened last generation. I'm not about to repeat the shit again. We all know what happened. But it's just that I just feel at this point, to flip at this point, I don't get it. Unless you were never a true Xbox fan to begin with, you were just kind of rolling with that, maybe to grow your channel or to grow your Twitter or whatever. I don't know. I don't fucking know. But like, when I say I will not say sometimes Xbox pisses me off. Absolutely, they piss me off sometimes. Is Xbox perfect? No, they're not. Joey, I know Xbox piss you off sometimes.
No, it does, yeah.
But I'm a genuine Xbox fan, bro. I'm not an Xbox fan this weekend, next weekend. I'm a PlayStation fan, then I'm a fucking Google Stadia fan. That I'm a real Xbox fan. Like, I don't have time to play games, bro. I'm 46 years old. What the fuck I'm doing this YouTube shit for? And I'm not being genuine, being like telling my real feelings. This is my real feelings, man. Am I pissed off like that we've been waiting so long for games? Yes, I am. But it's different. Like I always say, Joey, it's different in 2017 when you see Xbox that got no fucking games and you don't see no roadmap either.
No, yeah.
Then you're in 2023, Xbox this year is going to have games. And then you see the roadmap. You're like, shit, man. What the fuck I'm tripping for now? Xbox has been through way worse shit. Way worse than Redfall and shit. Never tell you, Xbox been through way worse shit.
Zoo Tycoon.
Oh my god. Zoo Tycoon.
Zoo Tycoon. Hey, bro, I
God.
remember Xbox had fucking Zoo
See
Tycoon
ya,
as one of their big
Piz.
games. I'm like, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
That's when I first started my channel. I'm out there fighting for my life. Like, what the fuck?
Super Lucky's Tale.
Yo, those are dark ages. Not for think
But
about
that's
it.
what I'm saying. Those were the
Shit.
fucking dark ages. I just started my channel. I was geeked about the Xbox One X, but we hyping up Super Lucky's Tale, all that
Disney
shit, bro.
Rush.
Disney Rush, fucking Phantom Dust. When what did he just say with the original assets?
Yeah.
With
And
the
y'all
original
tripping now?
assets.
Disneyland Adventures, and y'all tripping now? Y'all fucking tripping now? When Xbox has this roadmap that's fucking unbelievable, about to buy Activision Blizzard, just bought ZeniMax. Y'all tripping now?
The tripping now just because of 30 frames per second, which is like, come on.
Bro, this shit is unbelievable, bro.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
I see
yeah.
hold on. So let me say this right quick. I'm sorry, let me say this right quick. Voodoo Vince, thank you, dude, Togo.
Oh shit.
These motherfuckers tripping about the Xbox Series X and S being outsold in Europe. No shit. Listen. I'm gonna say this. Coming the first couple years of the generation, Xbox had a little bit momentum. Absolutely, they did. Last year, I vividly remember saying, yes, I know Xbox was outselling PS5 because PS5 has stock issues. Yes. And I said from the beginning, that's not Xbox's fault. So now PlayStation has their stocks fixed and they're doing extremely well. And listen, Xbox is probably never going to outsell PlayStation worldwide. Neff said this years ago. Xbox picked the wrong generation to fuck up. Because, Neff, do you remember saying that shit years ago? You said that shit years ago. They picked the wrong generation to fuck up. And you're absolutely right, because what's happening now, everything is all digital. So people was on the PS4. They got like digital games on the PS4. They moved to the PS5. They're just going to move right to the PS5. So Xbox kind of messed up with that. But bro, these guys are losing their shit because Xbox got outsold by the okay. Xbox sales went down 10%. PlayStation sales went up 400%. Yes, that's huge. But first of all, it's Europe. Europe, they don't fuck with Xbox like that in the first place. I'm not making excuses. I'm just telling you what it is. I'm just telling you what it is. And these guys are. Do you think Xbox is gonna fucking outsell PlayStation in Europe in March when they ain't got no fucking games? Hogwarts Legacy is a multiplayer, and that shit moved units for PlayStation. PlayStation marketed the shit out of that. Xbox marketing needs to be better. And they need to market some of these huge multiplats. But Xbox is fine, man. These guys are jumping off a cliff. A fucking cliff. Like it's 2017. Now, look, see, like the guys that flipped in 2017, okay, I kind of, not that I like it, but I kind of got it. You know what I'm saying? But then
Things
I saw
were rough
guys
back then.
like crapping them flipping in 2019 and shit. Like, what the fuck? 2020, what the fuck? It made no sense, bro. But go ahead. I'm sorry, Joy. Go ahead.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I love your rant. But you're right though. It's like we've been through worse shit. We've been through the Connect. We've been through Sparkles, whatever the fuck his name is. We've been through that shit. We've been through Usher and that guy dancing and dance such in the middle of the stage. We've been through like 2022. We had shit in 2022, and we're still here. And all of a sudden, a game that is not broken, coming from a studio that has proven over and over again that their games are quality, highly rated games. Yes, they don't sell as much, but they have proven they're a great studio just because they said, you know what, 30 frames per second, which is disappointing. That's it. I'm done. I'm moving out. I'm making a podcast on a PlayStation, and I'm selling my place and my Xbox. What the fuck kind of reaction is that? That's what it's like. What the hell is wrong with you guys? Y'all guys are soft. And then what's going to happen? You're going to have Arcane patch the living fuck out of that game, and then everything's going to be fine. And then what the fuck are they going to do then when they see Xbox actually doing well?
Ah, so you come crawling back, you cheap sack of shit.
Exactly. That's exactly what's going to happen. When Xbox start dropping ABK games, Diablo's in Game Pass, and a whole bunch of shit is going to be on Game Pass and on the Xbox ecosystem. That's exactly what's going to happen. They're all gonna be crawling back. They're all gonna change their names of the fucking podcast, calling it Xbox this, Xbox that. And what's gonna happen? Social media is not gonna give a fuck about that. Just like crap. Crap left, and he's like, "I'm back." Who gives a shit? Like, who actually gives a shit that crap is back? Nobody gives a fuck that crap is back, and that's what's happening right now. All of you that are flip flopping now, don't expect people to come back to you and accept you in the community. I don't give a fuck that TTS, WBG, even Kraken's Den is going to be an echo chamber for Xbox. I'm tired of listening to fucking ponies. I can't open fucking Twitter. I can't listen to a different podcast without listening to some dumb narrative that doesn't exist. I'm tired of listening to fucking organic bullshit. I'm tired of listening that Xbox has no games. Now they don't have 60 frames per second games. What the fuck? It's like, when is this going to stop? And it's going to stop when ABK and Xbox start dropping games. When you see Hellblade for the first time and we see that is actually gameplay, what's going to happen? Neff, tell me what's going to happen when they see Hellblade and these games drop. What's going to fucking happen? What's going to happen to you? I haven't heard you in a while. What are you doing?
Good question. But before I go, talk that shit, Joey. Hey, Dirt.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
This piece of shit got dropped off.
The ponies got him, bro.
Oh my god.
Can you not hear me?
Yeah, we hear you now, bro.
Oh, fuck. My earbud was disconnected. Well, anyways, you can hear me, though, right?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know if you heard the first part, but talk that shit, Joey. You said you couldn't do this on your own, but it sounds like you're doing just fine.
I hope so.
Microsoft, am I cutting out still?
No, you're good. You're good.
Okay.
Oh, you good, bro.
Microsoft is on the precipice of acquiring Activision. $70 billion. No concessions from some of these places. We'll see what happens. Goes week by week, right? They're about to become like the biggest company out there. Just right behind Tencent, if not above them. I'm not sure how that works. You're telling me you're about to ban ship now because of 30 frames per second game. It is disappointing. I don't really give them much excuse. I think Unreal Engine 5, they should have done better. They should delay for 60
No, it's actually Unreal Engine 4.
Personal opinion.
It's Unreal Engine 4, not 5.
Oh, sorry, Unreal Engine 4. Regardless, plenty of 60 frames per second games on that engine. Look at Gears. Regardless, though, it's one game. We're about to have fucking Diablo in Game Pass, like you mentioned. We're going to have Call of Duty Day 1 in Game Pass around next year, and the old title's probably coming real soon. We're about to have Activision Blizzard probably making exclusive games for Microsoft. We're going to have Starfield. It's one of the biggest, if not the biggest, exclusive game coming this year. Its competition's what? Spider-Man? I gave you competition with Zelda. That might win Game of the Year, but between Starfield and Zelda, I'm going Starfield. And I don't think PlayStation has a game bigger than Starfield. I don't know if Spider-Man's bigger than Starfield. Maybe it wins in the sales, but Starfield's going to keep selling on Steam. Look at Skyrim. To this day, that shit still charts. And that's exclusive to fucking Xbox and Microsoft. And people are pissed. They're going to make fun of that. Maybe it's 30 frames per second. They're going to make fun of quote-unquote Bethesda. They're going to get real nitpicky, even if it's pretty smooth. Who knows? Maybe it's one of the smoothest Bethesda launches ever. But regardless, Microsoft is going to be one of the biggest publishers out there. And this is just a small hurdle. So, if you are abandoning Xbox right now, I question if you're really here to begin with. If you're here for clout chase, I don't know. I find that real suspicious. Like Dirt said, we survived the Sahara Desert back in 2017. Our game was Halo Wars 2. That shit's still not on Steam. I'm pretty sure the servers are getting shut down on that shit. We had a Zoo Tycoon. We had Super Lucky's Tale. We had the Series X launch with bullshit. And now you want to abandon ship, and you're about to get a game May 2nd. You're about to get one of the biggest games come October or September, whenever Starfield will launch. Who knows? Hopefully September, like they said. I don't see why you would be abandoning ship now. So I find it ludicrous. Look, it's disappointing. I get it. But if you're jumping out the wagon, I question your where you're really at.
Talk that shit.
Yeah, talk that shit.
It's spitting facts, bro.
I mean, I couldn't have said it better, though.
What
He's
Neff
right.
just said, if you're abandoning ship now, I'm questioning, were you ever really a true Xbox fan to begin with?
And if you're making space 3 days later, I'm questioning if you really need content. Just saying.
That's true.
Was it really about Xbox has no games because they're about to have games now, but y'all complained about something else? And like Neff said, the 30 FPS that is disappointing, bro.
Hold on.
But come on, man.
Devin is coming in the show. Devin. My brother, where you at?
I'm at Walmart.
Oh shit!
Oh shit!
Wait, Neff, what'd you leave? Anyway, Devin.
No, I wanted to come on and my rant is why is lettuce price so high?
Oh shit!
No, I wanted to come on say hi and just stop by and whatnot, but I'm gonna be grocery shopping, so I just wanted to come by and show support.
Everybody, Devin is our president. He's supposed to be ranting right now, but he didn't. But he's in Walmart. He's doing shopping with the people. He's a man of the people, right?
Of the people.
For the people. All right, Devin, how are you feeling, bro?
Man, feeling better.
All
I'm getting there, man.
All right. I'm glad to hear it, bro.
But have a good one, man. I'll start listening on, brother.
All right, no problem, man. Take care.
Take care, brother.
Man. What the fuck was that?
Now, I came in late and I missed the Halo topic. Joey, just wanted to do a quick recap. So what happened?
Well, it's not a Halo topic, to be honest. It's just me.
Well, it's Joseph Staten, though.
Yeah, but it's just me being glad for the guy. Like, what else can we ask for him? Did he leave Xbox in bad terms? I don't know. But what I do hope that he's leaving to a better place where he's less stressed. Because let's be honest, us Halo fans and social media kicked the living shit out of 343. And that could not be healthy. Mentally healthy, that's not it. Just getting heat like that, the way we gave it to them, was extreme. And watching him, thank God he didn't leave to Bungie or go to another place like fucking EA or Take-Two or even Sony, where I think his levels of stress is going to be way too high. Let him be in Netflix. I don't know what kind of chill situation they're in there. I just hope that guy is happy. That guy gave us a whole bunch of great Halo stories. What else can we ask? We have 20 years of Joe Staten. What else do we want? I'm happy for the guy. Just move on. I think
Listen, Joey,
be fine. What's up?
I fully agree with you just said, spinning facts. I heard what you said earlier, but I just want to mention that Joe left a fucking winner. That dude, like you said, gave us some of the best Halo stories out there, some of the best gaming stories, in my opinion. And on top of that, he went over there, he turned the ship around at 343 and delivered that beautiful campaign. Shit scored an 87 on Metacritic. He left a fucking winner. And now he's leading a AAA studio at Netflix. And who knows, he might be a plane. I mean, Mike Ibarra, Rob Ferguson went to Activision. Look what happened. I'm just saying, there's been rumors about Microsoft and Netflix. So I think he left a fucking winner.
Yeah,
I
that's
just want to bring that up because I'm the Halo dude.
That's right. I forgot about that. Mike Ibarra went to ABK and Ron Ferguson. Now Xbox is buying them. There was a rumor back then that Microsoft might buy Netflix or because they changed servers or some shit. Now Joe is going over there. Are we putting the tinfoil hat right now? We're saying
we are putting the tinfoil hat right on for episode 1 of whatever this is.
Kraken's Den podcast. More respect, motherfucker.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Spawn TR is a pony, bro. Oh shit, he was already.
He's been sniped. He's already been sniped. I just don't have a snipe shot anyway. Is there a chance, or is in the plans that Microsoft is going to buy Netflix? Though, Dirt, what do you think? Is that even possible?
No, I don't see it. I think they're gonna just. Well, I can see them coming up with some type of deal with Netflix, like Xbox Game Pass through the cloud is available with the Netflix subscription or something like that. But I don't see Xbox outright buying them. No, I don't see that. But I can see, like I said, maybe some type of deal. You get an Xbox controller, hook it up to your TV, or hook it up whatever. You can play Netflix, Xbox games on Netflix through the cloud, maybe. But I don't see Xbox buying them. But shout out to Joseph Stanton. I think it's great, man. He's pretty much getting a promotion, right? Because they probably broke him off something real nice as far as some money. And he's running. So they say he's the creative director for a AAA game over there. Yeah,
something like that. Yeah.
Shout out to him.
Yeah.
Man.
And I appreciate that you said Joseph and not Jason again, but thank you, Dirt.
It's all right.
Joey, shout out to the 41 here on your first podcast, bro.
Yeah, I'm looking at the chat and it's like I'm surprised. I'm wowed. I'm honored, to be honest.
Man.
I'm glad that everybody that is here is actually, I don't know what to say. I'm like, obviously I'm getting used to this, but at the same time, watching now 44 people here, it's like all I can say is thank you. All I can
thank
say
you
is
guys
thank you.
For showing our boy Joey support. But yeah, man, the guys
Okay,
trying to flip, but it's crazy.
Fuck. Okay, so now I'm gonna make fun a little bit of the Iron Lords. I love the Iron Lords podcast. I really do. But y'all really think it's necessary to do 7-hour podcasts? Is that a thing? Listen, this is not. This is not insulting to them. Whatever. I'm doing this as fun. It's 7-hour podcast is actually acceptable to any of us.
It was.
I started
7 hours and 38
shift.
minutes, Joey.
Dude, I started my shift and they went live. I ended my shift and they went off the air 10 minutes before I left. I finished my entire shift watching the show. They had Jason Ron away for 4 hours before he could say something.
Jason Ronald was on there? I missed that.
Yeah.
I missed when he was on there.
He was there waiting just to say something. You can see his face. It's like, when is this shit gonna start?
I didn't know he was on there because I turned to it like maybe 4 or 5 hours in.
He was there. He was there. It was hilarious. It was fucking hilarious. He's just waiting just to say like 2-3 words and that's it. But again, shout out to those guys. They did 300 episodes, man. Mm-hmm. I remember watching the Iron Lords when they didn't even have a camera on. When they were doing Google, they were using Google. What was that? Google Hangouts.
Yep. I remember they used to have like
the old days,
like 12 to 13 people in there. You know what I'm saying?
I was one of their Patreons, and I won one of my Iron Lords podcasts because I was subscribed to the Patreon, and I still have that shirt. Because I love that shirt, and I'm not gonna let it go. But I'm just poking fun of them a little bit. It's nothing against them, but 7-hour shows. You guys are crazy. Dirt, will you ever do a 7-hour show?
Nah, that's not in me. I don't have that in me, not that long. I can see like the most I can see something going. Maybe it's one of those big shows or something, like E3 or Xbox Game Showcase, I should say, since E3 is dead. Maybe a 4-hour, but I can't see a 7. Ooh. Well, hey, kudos to those guys, man. They was able to pull it off. I talked to Attic, and in the day I was like, Attic, 7 hours. He was like, don't remind me, bro.
Well, I mean, Dirt does have a busy schedule being the night sky at night, so.
How dare you?
Oh, man.
I've been watching my WPG. I've been catching up.
How dare you, Neff.
But anyway, I'm just wanting to say congratulations to those guys. They're one of the reasons also why I wanted to do this. Like, I just love the Iron Lords. I love WBG. There's a few podcasts that I listen to, and Iron Lords is it's my church. It's my Sunday church. I can't even work well when they're not even live. I was like, something's missing. So shout out to those guys. Congratulations to those guys. And hopefully WBG, TTS, me, even reach 300 episodes. How many episodes does of WBG have?
We're at 166, bro.
Oh, man, we're halfway there. Holy shit.
Yeah, we're halfway there. Yeah, it's crazy. And, I didn't start WBG till 2020. They started I believe Iron Lord started around 2016, 2017, around there.
I remember discovering them after Tick Podcast.
Yep. Because they used to be with Tick Podcast. Yeah, they used to be.
Yeah, I found Tick Podcast first. And then I was like, all right, let me see all the channels that they have to see if I could keep listening to their stuff. And then I found the Iron Lords, and I went from there. And then from there, went to, Mooch and Crap. I found them when there were bots. And then it went to Z and all these guys. But Iron Lords and Tick Podcast were the first 2 podcasts I ever found. And look at them now. No, Rest in peace, Kal-El on Take
Yep.
Podcast.
Absolutely, man. Love all those guys.
It was just great, but Iron Horse is one of the OGs in my opinion. For me, I know Z is the OG for a lot of people, but the Iron Horse for me are the OGs. So I just wanted to say congratulations to them. Hopefully for more 300 episodes more. Now let's talk about something really that's annoying me. It's not annoying. It's just a company being stupid once again. Let me see if I have the chat. Right, let me see if I put my bookmarks. No, I don't have any bookmarks. But Octopath Traveler 2 apparently is already on sale and is not selling for jack shit. Again, Octopath Traveler 1 came in on the Switch. I remember seeing the articles that it was selling quite well. And then it went to Game Pass, and a whole lot of engagement was in that game. And then they fucking did Octopath Traveler 2, did not do a port for an Xbox, and now it's failing. Here's my question. Apart from Square Enix being stupid, is Octopath Traveler failing because it's not on Xbox or because people are not interested?
I'll go first. I just think maybe people aren't interested this time around because it still is on the PlayStation 5 and the Nintendo Switch. I don't think but the first one didn't come to Xbox till later. It wasn't there at launch, and the first one sold 1 million copies in the first 21 days.
Something like that, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it came on Xbox later, but this one is still on the PlayStation 5 and Nintendo Switch, and it don't seem like nobody gives a fuck, bro. I don't think it's because I think Xbox version would have helped it because for some reason they just really just think that Xbox players don't fuck with JRPGs. But I think Xbox version would have helped it, but I don't think not being on Xbox is what made it flop. I just think people don't give a fuck.
But here's the thing, though. I find it interesting that every game that is not on Xbox, I'm not even saying Game Pass, but not on Xbox, those games for some reason flop. The deals between PlayStation and Nintendo and jumping Xbox are just the only games that always flop. The World Ends With You is another game that is just not working. Like the game just failed. Look at that shit. Tycoon, the Mr. Journalist Pony. Octopath Traveler 2 discounted by 25% about 2 months after release. Likely not selling well. So it's another deal between Square Enix, Sony, and Nintendo not going to Xbox, and the game is selling badly.
Hey, why did Ray time on next gen?
Why you do that, Ray?
Next gen ain't even say shit.
Let's see, be.
What the hell?
Ray, he ain't even say shit, bro.
No, come on, Ray.
Timing out the OG father.
Let's see, be, man.
He didn't even say all he said was Joey, you're always welcome to something. I didn't hear what else he said.
Hey Z, what's up, man? Long time no see. So, Octopath Traveler 2. Nobody gives a shit, I guess.
Yeah, man, nobody care about that shit, bro. Octopath Traveler, nobody care. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that was a fake. So hold on, what you said?
That was fake?
Z? Oh, okay. You said it was a fake Z account. Are you sure? Okay. Well, let me see. Let me see if I can click on it. Go to channel. Yeah, it was. That's not the real Z.
You didn't type in all caps. We should have known.
Yeah, that's not the real Z. Okay, Ray. Good eye, Ray. Good eye. Good eye. Fake account. Yeah, that's a fake account. Because I clicked on it and it's the channel with no subs, no videos. So yeah, it's definitely a fake account. Yeah. So So look, I mean, listen, man. I know, like the first one sold. So if the first one sold 1 million in 21 days, what the fuck happened, man? Like, why this one ain't selling?
Well, you can just look at the climate. Like when the first one released, what was the competition versus what's the competition now? Like, Didn't this release around Harry Potter?
Yeah. I mean, well, like Harry Potter was still moving units. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know, man. I'm not sure exactly what happened. You know.
Sorry, my internet went down for a second. So that was a fake Z.
I believe that was a fake Z. Yeah.
All
Because
right, all
when
right.
I clicked on it, it was like I said, it said no subs, no channel. I mean, no video. So yeah.
All right, it's a fake Z. So, all right, so fuck it. I'm gonna correlate a fake Z with a fake Octopath Traveler. Nobody gives a fuck. So let's move on
Yeah,
from
nobody
that
care
topic.
about that shit.
Nobody
That's a
gives
do you
shit.
give a shit topic, Joy.
Yeah, I'm about to say
Exactly.
that's do you give a shit?
It was a do you give a shit topic, actually.
Oh,
Now, is Ubisoft tripping?
Man,
Is
them niggas done
Ubisoft
lost their mind, man.
Would you ever pay for that shit, Dirt?
No. $18. The shit is more than Game Pass.
for shit games.
What the fuck is wrong? Listen, I like some of Ubisoft games. Okay, the only way I would pay for it if Ubisoft was dropping about four brand new games a year. Like, 4 big games a year. Like a new Assassin's Creed, a new Far Cry. So, but they're not. I'm not paying for that shit.
And that's if you're interested in those games. Like a lot of people get burned out on the Assassin's Creed, like the newer ones, because like they're so robust with so too much shit to do, and it just goes on and on. Far Cry hasn't been anything the same. Ubisoft really has to bring the quality. Like maybe they will with Avatar. I don't fucking know, but
yeah,
they really got to why you would pay for that.
I think that Avatar game is gonna flop like a motherfucker. To be honest,
bro.
Honestly, I didn't think the movie would do as well as it did, Joey. But people like that IP, I guess.
Bro, they should have dropped it when the movie was out. Shit, because like when the IP was hot.
They can't even drop Skull and Bones. What's gonna make you think they're gonna drop this game?
Bro, Skull and Bones has been developed for how long?
Like, do you think it's a vendetta just to get it out the door? Like, why wouldn't you cancel it?
See, that's the thing, though. We have publishers like Ubisoft having issues right now. A lot of these publishers are having issues. A lot of these development teams are having issues right now. Things are kind of fucked up, in a certain way. But, people want to ignore all that and focus on Xbox.
Well, you know what's crazy,
30
Dirk?
FPS.
Speaking of Xbox, you brought up Skull and Bones. I remember when they were first showing that game, like, oh, this game's going to shit on Sea of Thieves. And, at the time, Sea of Thieves was a bit weak. But if Skull and Bones released right now, it has no chance against Sea of Thieves, probably.
No.
Hell no.
Not even close.
Not at all.
Look, I'm not a Sea of Thieves fan.
I agree.
I've seen what that community has done with that game and what Rare has done with that game. And I'm like, you know what? All I can say is tap my hat off and say, hey, congratulations, because those motherfuckers have made that game with a huge community. I really have no clue talking about Sea of Thieves, but if I have to bet like Skull and Bones versus Sea of Thieves, I'll bet 100 on Sea of Thieves. Like,
hey Joe, you know what I bet 100 on?
All in.
Joe, you know what I bet 100 on? I bet you 100 that Sea of Thieves is gonna have a bigger player base that's active than the majority of those PlayStation service games about to come out. The game Sea of Piss, the ones they've been talking shit about for years, will have a bigger player base and more active players than the majority of those service games Sony's about to drop.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, also, I have a question. Why has Sea of Thieves never won an award of best ongoing game?
Yeah, at least get nominated.
It's always
it
the same. It never does. It always like Fortnite. You have like 3 years in a row with No Man's Sky, Rocket League, all those games. What happened to Sea of Thieves? They act like Sea of Thieves is dead.
Hey, look, and we wonder why Xbox didn't show up at the VGAs. I mean, I'm just saying, some bullshit, but
It is bullshit. I don't understand it, but whatever.
Hey, Shane Z talking shit. He said Joey getting more live viewers than 20K sub channels. Oh shit!
By mistake, I saw a guy. It was last night. The guy was talking a whole bunch of crazy shit, and I saw his viewer count. He has like 14 people, which is, to me, it's look. Oh my god, I have 52. You know how many subscribers that piece of shit had?
What?
98,000.
What?
I'm like,
something's
how?
off with the numbers, Joey.
Exactly.
Something's off with the numbers.
I'm like, because it appeared in my feed. I'm like, why is this here? Why is it in my feed? So I clicked on it. The guy was talking so mad shit about everything, and I saw his. I'm like, what the fuck? Something's not adding up. Like, what the fuck?
98,000. Damn.
Yeah, I'm like, nah, man. What the fuck? That's the.
You don't find that suspicious, right?
I wish I had that clip right now. I want, but no, man. It's like, what the fuck? And
Cucumber is the homie, bro.
Yeah. Why did he do? What did he say?
Hold on, let me see what he said.
What did he say? I gotta put you.
No, Cucumber is the homie, man. He just talking shit because he came here and said bots. Muscle Man did.
No. He's not talking to that kind of bots. He's talking about bots.
No,
the ones you buy on Twitter.
Yeah. He talking about bots that you buy on Twitter.
That was friendly fire.
Just friendly fire. Cucumber is the homie. Cucumber is the homie.
Oh, Mav.
Hey man, you'll be back, Cucumber. Like you'll be back in 300 seconds.
Yeah, you'll be in 300 seconds. Hey, Mav, thank you for being here, man.
Yeah, thanks, Mav, for stopping by. Jamal, leave it up, you POS.
But back to Ubisoft, man. I think they're tripping. When I saw the price, because I woke up and I saw everybody talking about Ubisoft, I'm like, oh shit, it's gonna be linked to Game Pass. And then I saw the price, and this was my face.
What type of shit is this? What type of shit is this?
I love Bernie Mac, bro.
What the fuck? It's more expensive than Game Pass. More expensive than Game Pass Ultimate.
Yeah.
And Ultimate has EA. Like, what is going through Ubisoft's mind? You're not releasing any games.
They're drunk, bro.
You are beyond drunk. They're high. You're not releasing any games. It's been how long? When was the last Ubisoft game?
Oh.
No, my question: when's the last Ubisoft game that you liked? That you gave
Valhalla? No, I like Far Cry.
Odyssey.
I like Far Cry 6. I didn't like it as much as 5.
Odyssey was the last Ubisoft game I liked.
Oh shit!
Yeah, like Far Cry 6 wasn't as good as 5. Yeah.
Look, should we turn the question to be more bot focused? What would it take for Ubisoft to sell you on this if they included it with Game Pass? Like, what price would you pay to have both Ubisoft and Game Pass united?
$4.99.
No. United?
I
will pay
like
20.
Bundled price.
I'll pay 20.
20?
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. The $4.99 is $20.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
So
Ray said, like Sean Love, Immortal Phoenix Rising, or what name of that game was.
I did try it though. I did try it, and it wasn't for me though.
Yeah. Hey,
that's
Mav
not
said
something
something
that
in the
would
chat.
get me to the service.
What he said?
Yeah. Mav said something in the chat. We were talking about the guy, all them subs. Mav said, when you see 400 people in the chat and 2 people talking, there's something doesn't add up. Hey, Mav always said, bro, I would never pay for viewers or subs, bro. I want people to rock out with me for real. But I would not pay for subs. And there's so many people. You can tell there's a few people in this community that does that has done that. You can just tell, bro. Yeah. There was one guy, I mentioned this on TTS before. There was one guy when we will be watching. I mean, right after his stream, he'll have like 300 views, maybe 200 views. Then 2 hours later, it'll be at 4,000 views. But what the fuck? And then you look at the comments, it'd be 2 comments. But hold on, wait a minute. It went from 200 views at the end of the stream to an hour and a half later, 4,000 views. And you look at no comments or 1 or 2 comments. Like, come on, something ain't right. Something ain't right. I want organic growth.
We're going to talk about organic growth. That has to be a topic.
Actually, it is. It's actually the.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm not going to do a 2-hour show. It's going to be only an hour and a half. Keep it short and sweet before RDX actually kicks in. Also, so let's go straight to organic growth.
Organic growth.
So,
absolutely, Mav. Chat engagement. You can tell, bro. Thanks.
Right here is chat engagement. That's right.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely right, man.
We still have the narrative of people crying of organic growth. They think that fantasy is actually real. They actually think that organic, organic something in business is actually a thing. I'm going to talk about my own experience in my own company. It's not mine though, but I've been there for 16 years. My company has purchased, I don't know if I can say this, 3 other websites. Purchase Why?
Mhm.
Because one, they had the tech they needed. Two, they had the clients they needed. And three, they were stronger by having those new websites merged together. I was in one of those meetings, and they said clearly, if we actually go out and try to do this on our own, it's going to take way too long, too much money. We're not going to get the manpower, and it's a waste of time. So might as well buy these 3 websites. And that's in my company, and that works everywhere. I've never seen something called organic in business. I've seen banks buy little banks. I've seen movie theaters absorb other movie theaters. I've seen car companies buy other car companies. Where is this organic growth bullshit come from? Is it a narrative thing?
Yep.
It is, or is it actually real? Somebody give me an example of something organically, like really organically on business. Like somebody give me a fucking example on chat. Like just give me one. That is really organically. And please don't tell me anything Sony, because Sony is not organic either. Because yes, you worked with them before, but guess what happens after it? After it, you purchase it. You may purchase the motherfuckers for $1. You may purchase them for $500,000. You might purchase them for $400 million, but you still purchase the pieces of shit. That's not organic. That's just a transaction. I give you money and I own you. That's it. It's always been that way. But for some reason, they want to like compare it because Sony hasn't spent that much money, but the principle is the same exact shit. It's not my fault that if I go to a store or if I go to a restaurant with you, Dirt, and you can only buy a soup and I'm buying a fucking tomahawk steak. It's not my fault. But the principle is the same. You're buying food, I'm buying food. I'm just buying something bigger, better, because I have more money. That's it. So where's this organic growth actually come from? I'm going to go with Neff because you're the one actually want to talk about this.
So
it's calling
speaking of
Moriarty
Sony,
actually a capping.
Speaking of Sony, I think the only thing organic over there lately is Jim Ryan's tears about this whole Activision deal. But shout out to Gaz. I know a lot of people are gonna not like that shouting out Gaz, but he did make a good video on supposed organic growth and the hypocrisy of Mr. Colin Moriarty. And organic growth is pure bullshit.
Pure
by his definition. Pure bullshit by his definition. He says Sony has grown organically by acquiring Insomniac because Insomniac has made plenty of PlayStation games. Fair enough. Acquiring other studios because they made PlayStation games. But he ignores the studios that Sony got out of the get-go. Studios they haven't even worked with when they were starting the PlayStation 1. He completely ignored that. And he calls Microsoft's growth inorganic, even though they have mostly acquired studios that they have a history of working with. They have a history of working with Playground Games. They have a history of working with even Ninja Theory. Why Ninja Theory? They've made Xbox exclusives before. And even with Bethesda, you're having Starfield be exclusive. Bethesda has made multiple Bethesda RPGs exclusive to Microsoft. Fallout 3.
I think Morrowind.
We have Oblivion. Right? Morrowind was fucking exclusive. They went with Microsoft for a reason on that game. Even Activision, a Call of Duty was exclusive to Xbox 360 launch title. So what's organic to them? I don't know. I'm passing it off to Derek.
Let me say this. The organic stuff is 100% bullshit. And you know, that was a good video the guys made. It's bullshit, bro. I've never heard this shit until Ponies brought that shit up because Xbox was buying studios and publishers. I've never heard that. The initiative is one clue how difficult it is to build a studio from the ground up, especially in today's times. They announced the initiative in 2018. Here it is, 2023. We still ain't seen Perfect Dark yet because it's difficult. These ponies want to sit here and say Xbox, you know, the organic growth. They expect Xbox to buy, build 10 studios from the ground up simultaneously? Get the fuck out of here, man. Get out of here.
Where are you going to find
Xbox needed games. Xbox. Listen, bro. Listen. I'm not going to use the homeless analogy again because I use it like 3 or 4 times already. If you need something ASAP, you have the money to get it. You get it. If you are starving, Joey, if you are starving, you got $35 in your pocket. Are you going to
farm my food?
Are you going to go buy a beef roast that takes hours to cook in like what you call it, the crop let me just call it shit, the crock pot?
Uh-huh.
Are you going to buy that, or are you going to go to the store, buy you a beef ribs and barbecue? Now you're starving now. You're ready to eat ASAP. Or you just going to go buy you something from a fast food joint right quick, eat, and then buy you some food to cook later on at home.
I'll be in the drive-thru right away, bro.
Because you're starving.
Yeah, I need it now.
Xbox needed games. They needed studios. They needed that shit ASAP. They did not have the luxury of building several studios at the same time from the ground up. Stop it. Just stop it.
Dirt. Who the fuck has time to do that shit?
Nobody
doesn't have time to do that shit. Now let's get to the heart of the reason why they say organic. What's Sony been doing? They've been buying Fire Sprite. They've been buying Amy Hennon's new studio, whoever
That's
the hell
not organic. I don't give a fuck what they say.
Okay.
That's not organic.
Regardless, Joey, they want Microsoft to make those moves. Buy these little shit studios. Buy these studios no one's really heard of. Because that's what Sony does.
No, I'm going to cut you there because they don't want that either. Because when they started buying the little shit, like Ninja Theory, Double Fine, and these small studios, they made fun of them. They made fun of them. They started saying, what's the point of that? Why buy Ninja Theory? And why buy Double Fine? Like, it's like,
well, but there's a difference, Joey. They're making fun of it, but they're not mad about it. They're mad Microsoft's using their money. They're mad Microsoft's being a behemoth, like we always said. Be the behemoth you are, that's always going to haunt you. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
They're mad that Microsoft's throwing around that money, that they can put a Bethesda, ZeniMax on the table, own that shit, that they're about to own fucking Activision Blizzard. They're mad they're about to be the biggest fucking publisher, biggest company in gaming out there. They're mad Sony can't compete against that. That's the truth. They say organic because they don't want Microsoft just to buy their way to the top, but fuck it. Microsoft's a $1 trillion company. You guys wanted them to compete. You wanted them to use that money. Now they're doing it, motherfucker. Now they're about to be the behemoth. Now they're about to eat that shit. They're going to be a bigger company than Sony. Maybe Sony sells more PlayStations. Who gives a fuck? Who's making more revenue? That's what matters.
Yep.
They don't like that.
That's exactly
they don't like that. They want Microsoft to stay small. Phil Spencer said it best. Sony stays on top. Sony competes by making Microsoft and Xbox smaller, and that's a fucking fact.
Yep. Talk that shit, Neff.
Jamal Lee. That's true. Some people don't wait to get married. Somebody just straight up pay for it.
Easy. Hey, listen, bro. Jamal Lee spitting facts. I will never forget this guy told me. He was an absolute stranger. We just happened to be talking, and this dude said, "Hey, young man, are you married?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm married." And this is when I was married to my ex-wife years ago. He said, "Look, man, if you're smart, you pay for your coochie. Pay for it. You ain't got to worry about asking the bitch if she gonna give you this, she gonna give you that. Pay for it. That way you know you gonna get it." I said, whoa, wait, what? He was like, "Yeah, pay for it, brother." Tell you that's it. I said, "Look, man, I can't do that." But Jamal Lee is right. There's guys that don't want to get okay, if a guy loves being single, but they still have their needs, they're not about to get a woman, groom her, take her out to eat,
ain't nobody
pay her
had time
bills,
for
this and this and that. He won't listen. He said, "I might as well just go pay for it." No, there's guys I know like that, man. I know guys like this. They don't want a girl. They just want to pay for it. So that's hey, look, they don't want to build a girl from the ground up. They wanted this, they want it. So I don't want this organic stuff, organic growth. It's BS. Like Neff said, you guys are both just speaking facts right now. It's BS, man. That's all it was from the beginning. The beginning. when Xbox started, they made fun of Xbox for years. All of a sudden, they're buying studios. That's not organic. But y'all said Xbox needed new IPs. It's still not organic. But y'all said Xbox needed new studios. 5 damn studios in 2017. It's not organic. Bitch.
Oh, do you know what it's now shifting to, Dirt? So
What's
now
that?
that Microsoft's about to acquire Activision, we know it's probably a done deal. Who knows if the concessions really happen? Now it's shifting to, well, if consolidation's the key, then Sony's going to go out there and buy a Take-Two or whatever he said.
Right.
He said now it's time for Sony to start acquiring publishers. So it's like,
Yeah.
what is it?
Right.
Are we going organic? Or is consolidation bad? Or is it, oh, the company I don't like is consolidating. My company I want has to consolidate to compete.
Look,
I don't know.
I've always struggled to say that word, consolidation, right? Yeah,
Consolidation.
Consolidation, yeah.
Yep. Hey,
Even
Neff, you're
though
absolutely right.
even though the industry it looks like it's that shit is merging. The goal is merging. We are still seeing new studios pop up, creating new shit. So I think it doesn't matter if the whole industry is going towards that way. When new studios are popping up every day. I mean, look at that new game that come out that just sold the trailer. That one that's like old Magic and what's the name of that thing? It's a first-person shooter Magic game. That I'm like,
X Defiant or something.
Yes, I don't think it's like defined, but some shit like that.
That's one, but there's another one that is all magic and it looks a little bit like a cloud. That's a new studio. Look at the Lies of P. That's a new studio. We got the guys from Forza making new studios. We got people leaving from PlayStation making new studios. So this whole thing that everything is just gonna be managed by one or two publishers, Sony and Nintendo and Xbox, is bullshit. Because people are gonna leave. People are gonna get tired of working for a company, and they're like, you know what? I have the enough skills and expertise to create my own company and create my own studio. That's just natural. It's going to happen over and over and over again.
Just rounded back to our first topic. Joseph Staten and Netflix. That's new.
Yes, I'll take that as new. Because if it's true, if they're making a AAA game, which I think is Stranger Things, that's something new. It's not behind Xbox. It's not behind Sony. It's not behind Nintendo. So that's something new. So I think this all fucking shit. I can't say that word. It's all just. I don't know. It's just bullshit. It's just the whole thing is they just don't want Xbox number one. They're afraid of Microsoft dominating. That's it. That's the whole bullshit. That's the whole thing. They're whole worried about Sony going away. Sony's not going away. I don't want Sony to go away. Look if Sony goes away and Nintendo goes away and only Xbox lives, that's the world that looks like E3. E3 is dead because cheap ass Nintendo and Sony didn't want to pay for stage. That's it. They left, and look what E3 it died, and that sucks. Mm-hmm. So I think if Sony disappears for real, gaming world is gonna suck, unless they turn into Sega. Then fuck them, I don't care. But like for real, and no, it's fine. I think it's gonna be fine. This whole consolidation thing is fine. Nothing's gonna happen. Organic doesn't exist. I'm gonna say it again. Nobody's growing their own food unless you're a farmer because you're hungry. Nobody's waiting to grow a woman, waiting for a girl to grow up to do whatever you're gonna do. No, you go and pay for it. I'm not saying that's the way to go, but you know.
Okay, I don't know about this topic, so we're gonna move on from that.
It went left. It went fucking left. It went fucking left.
No, that's all it is. It's pure bullshit. They don't want Microsoft in that number one position. They don't want them to use that money that they can and acquire these big publishers and Activision, Blizzard, and who knows? They might acquire even more studios. Maybe not another publisher, but more studios I think are up for grabs at this point. So.
Hey,
that's all it really is.
I definitely think they're buying more studios, bro. You're absolutely right.
Mm-hmm. No, but now that you're saying that, Sega just bought Rovio, right? The guys that made Angry Birds. Do you think Sega is actually in the business of acquiring more things or to be acquired? Because there's been this whole rumor for years now that that Microsoft is actually maybe going to buy Sega, but we see Sega spending which is cheap by my point. Now that I think about it, $700 million for Angry Birds. Do you think Sega's still willing to be purchased, or they're like, fuck it, nah?
I think what it is, Joey, is if Sega is willing to be purchased, they want to expand the portfolio and make them more appealing, right? If you own Angry Birds, that's pretty appealing to somebody who wants to buy you, aka Microsoft, who wants to grow the mobile space, right?
Yes.
We have to understand that this is modern gaming. The landscape is changing rapidly. Look, there's a bigger push for mobile. Whether you like mobile games or not, it's a big push for it. It's a lot of fucking money. Just look at that Candy Crush. Look what Microsoft's about to acquire with that King. There's a reason they're doing it. There's a reason someone's crying. They're trying to slow everything down. Not only do they not want to get into the cloud space because they've made the wrong bet with the VR that's flopping like a motherfucker. Not only are they trying to catch up with their own mobile games because they can make their own first-party mobile games. I'm sure they have some going. They even have $1 billion game in Fate. But they're not going to be able to catch up to the likes of King instantly, right? It's going to take a lot of work. So, in the case where Sega, they're trying to acquire mobile publishers probably and games to look more appealing if they were to be purchased. It's also just so they can compete with the modern market because mobile is going to be a big push. We have to accept that. That's why Microsoft just released that Doom game on mobile, in fact.
Which is pretty good.
And it's doing well, too.
It's pretty good. And not only Microsoft, we saw Take-Two buying Zynga.
Yes.
That's an entire mobile studio. We got Sony even buying, I think they bought one, right? Hello?
Oh, you said Sony.
Did Sony actually buy a mobile studio that actually made mobile
They
games?
had some type of mobile game, but I don't really know the details.
No, because they bought a studio, like a small studio that everybody's like, we purchased these guys, and everybody's like, who the fuck are you? Like, for real. And I think they were just making like PC and mobile games. Am I right, or I just dreamt that shit?
No, they did acquire a studio that makes mobile games primarily, I believe. I think I remember that being a thing. But like, it's so unheard of. Like, nobody even remembers here. Maybe the chat does. I don't know, but I can only vaguely remember that.
Which acquisition will break the internet? Apart from maybe K, I think if Microsoft buys Capcom.
Capcom would break the internet. Honestly, it's Take-Two. Whoever buys
Take-Two will break the internet, bro.
I don't think Take-Two is going to ever be.
Take-Two will break the freaking internet.
But that's what I mean, Joey. Just your disbelief shows it will break the fucking internet.
Break, like end of the world, Armageddon.
Yeah.
It's over. Take-Two, yeah. That's a
Take-Two, it'll be completely over, bro. Like, oh, it's it.
That's it.
It's over.
I think Take-Two can try to put a bid for one of them. Take-Two's crazy.
Yeah, man. If Take-Two bought Sony, that'd be crazy, bro.
I mean, how much Take-Two? If Microsoft, I'm not speculating. I'm not going to put tinfoil hat, but if Microsoft actually buys Take-Two, they're taking GTA, NBA 2K, WWE, BioShock, Mafia.
The only one that matters is GTA, bro.
Exactly, all that.
He made that shit.
It's only GTA. That's the only game you need. GTA is the only game that people has to move away.
It would make so much money though, man. They wouldn't make that shit exclusive, bro.
Yeah, GTA is required multiplayer. I think.
Yeah,
like,
and all the sports games are too. And all the sports games are too.
No, and this is crazy because if you think about it, Luis Jimenez is actually right. It's about $30 to $40 billion Take-Two. It's not even that expensive compared to ABK.
Mm-hmm. I think but I do think that Xbox overpaid for ABK for whatever reason.
Yeah. Oh, they did to secure it. Yes.
Yeah, they overpaid for it.
Yeah. I mean, you know who really overpaid? Fucking Sony over there with Bungie. Like, what the hell?
I don't know what's that about.
My God.
Oh, hell yeah.
The truth, in 2-3 years, we're gonna see Bungie talking shit about Sony trying to move away. Watch.
Yeah, that happens every time with Bungie, bro.
Yeah,
Bungie sit around for a minute, they out. Oh, you know what? We're ready to go and move on.
I'm curious if that new IP will be exclusive or not. I'm really curious.
Well, Bungie said no. Bungie said no. Like they said Bungie for the streets, bro.
If they say no, honestly, I don't care. I don't care if it's exclusive or not. Like, if this is the game, right? We're fighting for exclusive. Microsoft is fighting to make anything exclusive if they can. If it's not like under some legal binding contract that it's not. If they're gonna make it exclusive, make it exclusive. Who gives a shit? Like Bungie right now can't release a game that I'm gonna be like, well, of course I'm capping, but Bungie died to me after they left Halo. That's it. I played Bungie 1 for a little bit. I didn't like it. I played Bungie 2, Halo Destiny 2. I didn't like it. So Bungie to me is dead. They can do whatever they want. To me, they're dead.
Oh shit! Joy said they're dead.
To me, they're dead.
Oh man.
But anyway, I think this is that's it. I think we had a good conversation today, Neff and Dirt. Don't you think? I think
Yeah, it's
hour
cool,
and a
man.
half is enough. Again, this is the first show. Not many topics because yesterday we talked about a lot of WBG. So trying to scramble some topics for today. I was kind of hoping something happened on Twitter and on social media to see what I could talk about today. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. But we had fun. I had fun for our first showing. We had up to 52, if I'm not mistaken. Which
Yeah,
to me
man.
is
I saw
incredible.
53, buddy.
You saw 53. All right.
I
Cool.
saw 53.
All I get, look, all I can say is thank you. I'm doing this because it's fun. I like talking about video games. And yes, I'm not Sean and Dirt that can talk a lot of shit. It's not in me. But
It is in you, Joy.
But
I think it is in you, Joey. You were
Yeah.
going off a little earlier.
all I can say is nobody can talk in absolutes. Nobody can talk like a lot of people do promises and they don't keep it. But this is one promise I'll say to the chat right now. I will never flip. I will always bleed green. I will always be an Xbox fan. I will never flip flop. That's my promise. And if that happens, I want everybody to unsubscribe, put thumbs down on the show, and just leave. If that ever happens, I'll always be a fucking bot because I love Xbox. First time I saw Gears of War, I'm like, oh fuck it. I ain't buying PlayStation 3. I'm going straight to 360.
As you should.
Right.
And that's not going to change. I don't have a PS5. Not because I don't have the money. It's because I don't want that big bitch in my house.
You big bitch.
My cousin has one. I go to his house to play it. And I'm going to tell you the truth. I played 2 hours of God of War Ragnarok. I turned it off. Because, to me, that shit was boring. Yes,
God
I
of War
say that-
Ragnarok did not hit. That game did not hit.
2018 didn't hit it
Listen.
for me. But Ragnarok,
Let me tell you something. I finished Ragnarok. It was a solid game, but it wasn't fucking with 2018.
no.
Yeah, it was not.
2018 was way better than Ragnarok, bro.
I still haven't beat it. That's
Spider-Man,
everything.
There's some slow
Spider-Man,
parts in there too. Some boring parts in there.
Spider-Man 2016, 18, whatever year that shit came out. Miles Morales. Look, my brother and my family cannot let me lie. I don't give a fuck about Marvel. I'm a DC fan. And Spider-Man, I don't give two shit about Spider-Man. The game could be better than Batman. In my eyes, it's not. Batman is the GOAT. So Spider-Man could be a good game. Fuck that game. I don't care. Ghost of Tsushima. I'd rather play Sekiro. Horizon Zero Dawn, Forbidden West, boring as fuck.
that is a pretty boring ass game, bro.
GT 7, 8, 5, 7, whatever that game is, I have Forza. I don't need it. What else? What else? Uncharted. Fine. I had fun. Last of Us, uninspiring game.
Oh shit.
The Last of Us is uninspiring. It's a copy of
Them
a
are
million
fine words.
zombies. I'd rather play The Walking Dead. That for me, The Walking Dead had a better story. Clementine is better than Ellie. I said it. Ooh.
Oh,
So
shit.
again, I'm not gonna flip. I don't like Sony. Never have. I came from the Dreamcast. You understand that? Sony destroyed my Dreamcast.
Yes, it did.
That
buddy.
hurts.
All right.
So I don't like the PS2 how it looks. It never had. It looks ugly to me, that console. The PS1 looked like a Fisher Price toy to me. I'd rather be with Nintendo
No, well, you
than
lost me on that
fucking
one.
PlayStation.
Alrighty, maybe we're
If
losing him.
if
lost me on
Xbox
that
doesn't
one.
exist, but if Xbox doesn't exist, and I only have two choices, Sony and Nintendo, where do you think I'm going? I ain't going to Sony.
Shit.
I'm
I'm
going to
tell you one
Nintendo.
thing. Now with me,
Or turn to PC.
if it was only two options, fuck Nintendo, bro. I ain't got time for playing them damn games.
So That's my statement for today. I really don't give a fuck. That whole haptic feedback controller, dude, you guys been selling that shit. Like, oh my god, I remember you're gonna feel the fucking sand underneath your fingertips. You're gonna feel the metal and the groove of the thing. And I'm like, when I'm touching the motherfucker, I'm like, I want to turn every fucking feature of this controller off.
Oh shit.
It's overrated as fuck. And I don't care.
All right, Joey. Hey, bro, let's let it go, bro.
All right, let's go to the outros.
Yeah, let's go outro, Joey. You kind of rambling now.
No, that's my feelings about the PlayStation. And you know what I hate
Oh shit.
out of all of this? Ponies.
That's what I really hate.
Y'all make the fucking gaming community a pain to be in it.
Hey, Joey.
I hate that you guys exist. I really do. I fucking hate that every time I open my Twitter, I see some dumbass writing the most stupidest thing. And you have motherfuckers liking those tweets, actually believing the bullshit that's coming out of their mouths. And it's not a few hundreds, there's thousands of dumb motherfuckers out there.
Oh man, Muscle Man Dan said some wild shit, bro.
Where is it?
All right, Joey, I gotta go, man.
Dirt, what you got going on? I know you have TTS on Thursday.
I think I got Addict show tomorrow.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I'm trying to do a video this week. It's not much news right now, man. There's really not much news. I kind of do want to do a video about the flip flopping. I might wait later this week to do a dark man about that. Flip flopping is crazy. It's funny as shit though. But that's about it, man. Congrats on your first show, bro.
Thank you. Hopefully it gets better and better. Of course, I gotta find my flow, but what I just said is actually me talking. That's my feelings.
They said Joey's State of the Union address ends the show. That's what you can do every show. Your State of the
Union. Nethos. Yeah. Neth. What's your real name, bro? For real.
Yeah. We're gonna go with Neth. But Joey, it has been an honor to be on your first solo new show podcast. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be solo or if you need a co-host, but I need a co-host.
No, for real. Here. I might be doing castings because this shit alone, it's not easy.
It's not happening. Okay, I got you. I probably won't be back, but I do appreciate being here. It is a true honor. Also, shout out to you, Dirt, for creating WBG. I was almost there at the inception, but I couldn't make it, and you made something beautiful. That's prior to TTS. It's prior to whatever the hell this is. I forgot already. So shout out to you, Dirt. Shout out to Joey for letting me be on here. And shout out to the chat for showing up. He had over 50 live viewers on his first show. I don't even know how many subscribers you have, but I know it's phenomenal.
I think you got 90
whatever it is, it's phenomenal for your first goddamn show.
Yes, it
Way
is.
more than I ever would have had. So congrats to you, Joey. Honor again. Xbox is going to be the dominant gaming platform once this Activision is done. It's already heading that way anyways. Also, before I head off, I want to give a shout out to Ray in the chat. Go fuck yourself. I know what you said last time I was on that award show. Oh, he's a pony. Why do you have Neth on? Fuck Neth. Nah. Fuck you.
No.
Neth is not a pony, bro.
No, check this out. This is
shit for Xbox. Have I turned my back on Xbox a few times? Yeah, 2017 was rough. It does shit to you. But on the real, I was always with Xbox. I bought the One X. I bought the Series X. I bought a Series S. Okay, I'm on Halo all the goddamn time. I'm an Xbox dude.
You know how I know.
So Ray, go fuck yourself on that one. Shout out to you though. No hard feelings.
Look, you know how I know Neff is a real one? Apart from his history on Halo, because Neff is just a fucking nut on Halo.
Yeah, that's his favorite franchise.
When he purchased and bought Death Stranding, finished the game just to talk shit about it.
Just to talk shit. I don't know how he did that boring ass game, bro.
He finished the game just to tell ponies you didn't finish the game and this game is dog shit. Neff finished that game out of spite. All right, I will never forget he did that shit, and that shit was hilarious. So that's how I knew. So Neff is for real.
Look, I made that beautiful video of Death Stranding going to PC. That needs to be played somewhere. I'm probably gonna copyright, but that video was fucking hilarious. I don't know who remembers that. I did like that whole like that sad dog commercial over it.
Yeah, it's funny shit.
But yeah, thank you again, Joey. Seriously, no harm, Ray. We gotta play Halo or something sometime. Get that shit right.
Exactly.
I am a bot.
Yeah. Like Neff has always been.
And honestly, I would never invite anybody that's or either, what do you got?
A
neutral
pony, motherfucker?
Or no, fuck no pony.
Oh.
The closest thing I have as a pony in my circle is actually family, like blood family. I'm the only bot in my family. All right, it's hard enough already. So fuck that.
Yeah.
So everybody in the chat, 41 that's still watching, Ray, I saw you.
Hey, bro, you got 100 subs, bro.
Holy shit, for real?
Yeah, you got 100 subs. Man.
I had like 20,
and over half of them watched it live. That's fucking amazing. Shout out to you.
Good shit, Joy.
That's amazing.
All right, Joy. End this fucking show.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, thanks for being here. Everybody, fuck the ponies. We're out.
Armed and dangerous. Ain't too many can bang with us. Straight up, we no angel dust. Label us notorious. Thug ass niggas that love the bus. It's strange to us. Y'all niggas be scrambling, gambling. I'm restaurants with mandolins and violins. We just sitting here trying to win, trying not to sin. High off weed and oxygen. So much smoke need oxygen. Steadily counting them Benjamins. Nigga, you should too. If you knew what this game would do to you. Been in this shit since 92. Look at all the bullshit I've been through. So-called beef with you know who.